You were 19 when they put the uniform on you. It smells of old wool and sweat, of someone else's fear soaked into the fabric. The eagle on your chest feels heavier than the rifle in your hands. People cheer when the train leaves the station. Your mother cries. Your father doesn't say a word. They tell you it will be quick. They always do. 1941, the Eastern Front. The cold hits you first. Not like winter at home. This cold bites through bone and thought. Russia doesn't care about flags or slogans. It only wants you dead. You march until your feet bleed. You sleep in holes scraped into frozen earth. Lice crawl under your collar. Hunger becomes a constant companion, quieter than fear, but more loyal. At night, you hear screams from the distance, sometimes Russian, sometimes German, sometimes you can't tell the difference. The officers talk about glory, the veterans talk about survival. The first shot. Your first shot isn't heroic. A shadow moves between trees. You fire because everyone else fires. When the body falls, you don't feel triumph, you feel sick. You stare at your hands afterward, waiting for them to stop shaking. No one asks if you're okay. They just reload. Winter. Men freeze to death standing up. Fingers turn black. Toes snap off like dry wood. You learn not to sleep too deeply because those who do often don't wake up. The dead are stacked like firewood, their faces pale and calm, as if they escaped something you're still trapped in. You stop writing letters home. What would you even say? Orders. One village burns because someone said partisans were there. You don't see partisans, you see old men, women, a child clutching a wooden toy. The officers shout, the fire spreads fast, smoke fills your lungs. That night, you vomit until there's nothing left. You tell yourself you had no choice. The voice in your head doesn't believe you. 1943, retreat. Now you are always retreating. The Red Army doesn't stop. Tanks roll forward like iron beasts. The sky screams with artillery. Friends you trained with disappear. Some killed, some captured, some simply gone. You stop learning names. It hurts less that way. The wound. A shell explodes nearby. You don't remember falling. When you wake up, your leg is wrapped in blood-soaked bandages. The medic says you're lucky. You don't feel lucky. You feel empty. Around you, men cry for their mothers. Others stare at nothing. One keeps laughing until a nurse slaps him. 1945, the end. Berlin is rubble. You're older now, but only in the way a corpse is older than a child. The war is lost. Everyone knows it, even if no one says it out loud. When the surrender comes, you drop your rifle into the dirt. Your hands are shaking again, just like the first day. But this time, it's relief. After, you survive. Many don't. People will ask you what it was like. Some will expect pride. Some will expect shame. You carry both, heavy and inseparable. At night, the war comes back. The cold, the screams, the faces. You were not a hero. You were not a monster. You were a young man swallowed by history. And survival, you learned too late, is not the same as winning.